Downtown, I got that heat, let's go.
Phones. Everywhere you look at, from the older generation to the younger generation, and you see them all over the place. Smartphones, whether or not you're eating dinner, or whether or not you're at the coffee house, or even at the workplace, all you see is everybody in their phones. And you know what? It's no longer a luxury item to have a smartphone. It's a necessity. People utilize their devices to get work done, personal, and having fun. So smartphones is the best thing to have in your pocket, but there's only could be one King Supreme of 2019. And every year, this company has stepped up and set the bar of having the best of the best when it comes down to smartphones. And my pick of 2019 King Supreme of devices is the Galaxy Note 10 Plus and the Galaxy Note 10. So in this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts on why I believe that the Galaxy Note 10 Plus and the Galaxy Note 10 is King Supreme of 2019. So sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So the best phone on the planet. When we talk about the best phone on the planet, the Galaxy devices. I'm gonna tell you something. Samsung stepped up this year. Now, it's not all rosy, but when it comes down to having the best overall device of 2019, the Galaxy Note 10 and Note 10 Plus is the ringleader, and it set the bar to a high standard in 2019. Think about this. You got a huge display, Snapdragon 855 processor, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of internal storage, SD card support up to 2 terabytes. Listen, when you talk about the display on the Galaxy Note devices, they are the best displays on the planet. Nothing out there that can beat Samsung displays. Make no mistake about it. When other devices that have good displays, where do you think they get their display panels from? Samsung. So when it comes down to having the best displays on the planet, listen, Samsung will beat them all no matter what. Now, a lot of y'all might say, well, it doesn't have a 90 hertz display. Let me tell you something. I would take a Galaxy Note 10 Plus over a 90 hertz display any time of the week. So Samsung did something special. People complain, talk about the Galaxy Note 10 Plus was too big. Like the Galaxy devices are too big, easy. The Galaxy, they cried wolves to say that devices are too big. Well, Samsung said, okay, that's fine. We're gonna come out with a smaller device. So you have the Galaxy Note 10. The Galaxy Note 10, for everybody that complained about having a huge device, Samsung has said, you know what, we're gonna give you an overall nice device with no matter what. So we go answer the question to everybody that say that, hey, that device is too big. So the Galaxy Note 10 and Note 10 Plus is here. Look, here's the thing. Samsung have done something special with the Galaxy Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus. It give you everything that you need and everything that you don't want. Think about it. There's an S Pen on it. A lot of people say, well, I don't use the S Pen. It's that one time that you got to pull that S Pen out to sign a PDF, and that's when it come in handy. That one time, or that one time that you want to give it to the kids and have them draw on the device. That one time that you need to quickly pull out the S Pen to write a quick document. That's where the S Pen come in handy. Now, I've made a lot of videos on this YouTube channel talking about how advanced the S Pen is to this device. Now, look, the S Pen is just not a writing mechanism. You can create a whole lot of things using the S Pen and S Pen software. You can annotate, write on PDFs, you can draw, you can do all kinds of things with the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, even the Galaxy devices when it comes down to the S Pen. So that is a no-brainer. The S Pen brings in a huge part of why this device is the best of the best. Talk about these cameras on here. Now, I've made a lot of camera reviews with this device, right? Still footage, and I talk about this. And I know what people say is that the Pixel has the best still footage on the planet. Nothing can beat the Pixel. Really? What I'm saying is this. Look at how the Pixel does portrait mode, right? It blurs out the background. It makes it look good. It makes the object in the foreground, make it nice and detailed. Don't you know that the Galaxy Note 10 and Note 10 Plus could do the same thing? If you look at the portrait mode blur settings, it's set at halfway, right? So if you take the blur settings and crank it all the way up, you will see a very intense blur in the background and have the subject in the foreground. And I've made videos about this, putting this phone against this phone, doing portrait shots against this portrait shot. I'm gonna tell you, when it all boils down, it's like, it's almost the same. So hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's take a sip of some of the good stuff. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Let's talk about build quality on the Galaxy Note 10 and Note 10 Plus. Oh my God, let me tell you something. Samsung have listened. Samsung have stepped up to the plate. Samsung have done something very special with the Galaxy devices. The build quality on the Galaxy devices is absolutely amazing. Even when you look at the Galaxy S10, the 10 Plus, the 10e, even when you talk about the Galaxy Note 9, the Galaxy Note 10 and 10 Plus, these are top-notch, gorgeous devices. No matter what, don't matter what color you get, no matter what, these devices is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it fits real good in the hand, it looks good, it feels good. You know when you have a Galaxy Note device, when you put that phone out and you look at it, it is pure beauty. I mean, beauty. So no matter what, the Galaxy Note device, when it comes down to the build quality, is among the best of the best. The Galaxy Note 10 Plus. One of the best devices of 2019. Look, one of the things that separates the Galaxy Note from the rest of the pack is the feature set. S Pen software. Now, a lot of y'all guys might say, you know what, I don't use S Pen. And like I said at the beginning of this video, you might use it just that one time. It's that one time to use that S Pen, and it's well worth every penny that you spent for this device. But when we talk about feature set, let's go beyond that for a second. Let's talk about Samsung DeX. Now, Samsung have done something unique here. Samsung has teamed up with Microsoft. Now, let me tell you something. A lot of y'all guys don't understand this collaboration between Microsoft and Samsung. Look, just the beginning here, right? Where you have a Samsung device with the USB, with your cable, and you can plug up to your laptop, and now you have DeX running on your Microsoft laptop. Now, a lot of y'all guys was calling foul when I made a video about this, but let me tell you this scenario, right? You had a hotel that you got to pay for internet, right? And I'm not talking about hotspot. I'm gonna tell you the difference between hotspot and LTE. Now, as I'm doing work on my Galaxy Note 10 Plus, whether or not I'm doing a spreadsheet or something like that, and I can plug up to my laptop and I can finish what I'm doing from my device to the laptop on a bigger canvas with the Bluetooth with the keyboard and mouse, right? Now that is spectacular alone. You cannot do that with no other device but the Galaxy Note, because it's software. It's software that's working now, intertwined with Microsoft and Samsung, that you can get this done. Man, let me tell you something. A lot of people call it gimmick until you try it. That's the whole thing. Just say again, if I've done a spreadsheet, or I've done a Word document, or if I'm writing something or drawing something on my device, and I plug it up to my laptop and I got a bigger canvas, a bigger screen, now I can use my keyboard and mouse, and I can finish the job that I started on my Galaxy Note. That is fantastic. I promise you. If you never tried it, try it. It's fantastic. All right, so Let's talk about hotspot versus LTE. A lot of people don't understand how this works because a lot of people leave comments about, hey, you got hotspot on your phone, so why are you bragging about LTE? All right, so a lot of people on carriers they opt out of hotspot. So a lot of people don't have hotspot. So a majority of people that's on maybe Cricket or something like that, maybe have 500 megs or maybe 1 gig of hotspot or something like that. And then you have to understand the speed of hotspot. The speed of hotspot is a lot slower than LTE. You get full speed on LTE versus hotspot. So the pros and cons with hotspot is that, the cons with hotspot is that it's a slower speed. Not everybody have hotspot on a network plan and stuff like that. But what you could do is you could use full LTE speeds when you plug up to your laptop. So that makes your laptop a LTE laptop with full top speeds. That is a huge difference between hotspot and LTE. So the Galaxy Note 10 can do that all the way, which is great. All right, guys, so it's 2 critical mistakes that Samsung made with the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, right? I mean, look, here's the thing. Every phone ain't perfect, right? And the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, even though it's phone of the year, Samsung made 2 critical mistakes. And it's a headphone jack. Look, I understand that we are in the era of headphone jacks that going away. But here's the thing. This device will be the win-all, be-all, the creative device on the planet. Headphone jack was a huge mistake that Samsung did, even though you got to plug up a dongle. Listen, man, I don't care about iOS and iPhones and everything in between. All I know is that this phone's supposed to have a headphone jack. I think Samsung made a critical mistake by not putting a headphone jack on this device. That's one mistake. Even though this is the phone of the year, I got to call it how I see it. The second mistake that Samsung made with this device, and a lot of people debate with me with this, is not having Pro mode in the video recording. Now, I've heard a rumor, don't know if it's real or not, but we heard that Samsung possibly might be bringing the software back in One UI 2 or 2 UI, something like that. I hope Samsung would do that. That would scratch off one of my negatives about this device, is Pro mode in video. Now, I use Filmic Pro, and Filmic Pro is a win-all, be-all third-party software that I can use with the Galaxy device. But what if I don't want to use Filmic Pro and I want to use a native camera app? I cannot use it because of the Pro mode situation. Even though the cameras are good, even though the video recording is good, I like to have controls on my video recording. But you do have all the modes. You got slow mode, super slow mode. You got focus video mode. I mean, you have everything. I mean, they really packed the camera app to the gills, and they took away video pro mode. Now, that's one of the critical things that I don't like about the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Man, listen, everything else is good about this phone. But that's 2 cons that I don't like about this device. Now, let's go and talk about some other good things about this phone. Battery life. Look, the intelligent battery life on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, as I've been using the device, it's been knowing my usage. I've been getting outstanding battery life with this device. I mean, outstanding battery life. Take it off the charger early in the morning and I can go throughout my day. Heavy use, and I can go all the way through the night, and I have no problem with battery life with this device. So when it comes down to battery life on either one of them, I'm getting full day battery life no matter what. It don't matter the usage. It don't matter how heavy I use it or how minimal I use it. This phone battery life lasts me all day. Again, that's subjective. But for my usage, I have no worries when I keep my Galaxy Note 10 in my pocket and I'm using it hard all day, and I don't run into battery issues. So shout out to Samsung for giving us a very good battery with this device. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Samsung. I am not getting paid by Samsung. I'm the tech preacher. I call it how we see it. It's no fluff, no passes. Y'all guys know I call it out for all the bad stuff. I talk how good about the good stuff, right? And a lot of y'all that's watching this video may disagree with me. A lot of y'all may say I'm just rambling off. Y'all guys know at the end of the day, right? No matter what, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I'm gonna give you my opinion. I'm gonna give you my thoughts about any device out there, good, bad, and ugly. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. about the Galaxy 10 Plus and the Galaxy 10 in all its glory. See you guys on the next video. Woo! Peace. The best phone on the planet. You can't look, it can't be. A lot of phones out there trying to be the best, but there's only one king supreme of 2019, and that is the Galaxy Note 10 and Note 10 Plus. See you guys on the next video. Peace.